Good morning. Welcome to StockMarketVenue.com, SMF Street Traders. We're going to be talking about the Morgan Stanley Oil Services Index itself, and international traders, you're welcome to be here. You qualify automatically to be at SMF Street. Here's a sign up page. All you do is hit the sign up button, put your name and email in there, and then we will promptly get back to you. Another thing that you want to know is that free 5-day trial link. Just click on that and you can get in and watch us during live trading hours with our SMF Street trading staff. And what we do, we are the #1 live trading videos, meaning that we do our trades with our people, our SMF Street traders, but then again we found that videotaping that for them and is a great help. So if you're watching the video for the first time, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the Philadelphia oil services sector. It's an oil services sector, and it's an index within itself. And basically there are lots of trades to do here. Around this, it was up, the index was up itself, the OSX.X, but just remember that this is the oil services sector with the monthly chart. And we're going to take a look at this breakdown, this 2009 rally down here at 100, multi-monthly consolidation with breakouts, and basically we've had a reversal. Half of that bar, which is called the SMF Pro Trader Street bar, half of that bar is that's resistance. If I stay below it for now, that is bearish. Okay, I've got support here at the 20-month and the 100-month moving average. What we're going to be taking a look at is where this index goes. So the analysis is that lower goes oil services and different other indexes related to oil go lower because consumer is going to consume less because the economy is very weak, and so therefore people are going to watch how much gasoline they're buying at the pump, and therefore there are forecasts that it goes lower. However, we have the view that outside of this particular index is that oil, if we get a big disruption out of the Middle East with wars and missiles and things like that, well, there isn't going to be that much coming over our way. So what we're going to really talk about here is where the chart is. Okay, and basically big correction there. We are below there. We have support above these key moving averages. What we're going to look at is, can this index hold that 100-month moving average and that 20-month moving average? And the other thing about this index, it has double bottom price action. Right here is your rally, and then here's your reversal in the lower month of August. If we do break down, we'll be ready to put on the appropriate trades that we would use in a shorter term time frame. And first we're going to find out if we can hold this, or if it wants to break out and or consolidate and work itself higher in this particular index called the Philly Oil Services Index. Okay, the individual stocks that are in the indexes, if this breaks support, then we'll go pick out the stocks and things that are related. Here is a Morgan Stanley Services Oils Index. That's an index that they created. Some of those same names are probably in, well, not probably, are in the OSX.X machine. So there are other Amex oils, the XOI.X, okay, and we also have oil services down here, which is so here it is, OSX.X, and this is OSX.X. So these are the individual players in this index that's on this monthly chart right here. These are them. They were all up on a low volume short cover rally on Friday. These are the individual names. We'll take a look at the individual names in here to see if they break down. If we break lower on the index here, folks, then that means that the names in here go lower in price value. This is where we would cherry pick the right ones out of here that would cause this index, once again, to cause this index to break that support. These are going to, some of these are going to really sell off. So we'll individually, like always, pick out the number one highest volume one, the one that has the most problems, that would take the index and break below support, which would cause a lot of selling right here. We'll pick them out individually. We can short them. We can get put options. So what took the index down and what takes the and what gives the index support is the individual names in the index. So once again, our job at SMF Street, as always, is to understand what's in that index, as I just showed. Then our job is to either profit on weakness or strength. And if we're going to get a sell through, and if we break these support levels, then those names go lower, and we'll put the trade management on there. Right now I got support at the 20-month, the 100-month. That's the bull part. If I don't get back above half of this bar right here and that index and consolidate above it, and that means close above it and consolidate above it. As long as I stay below half of this bar, then more weakness will build in this 1, 2, 3 month consolidation here. You have to get back above there. Otherwise, if you don't, you will break support when that time comes. We'll be watching it very carefully in the month of September.